How's it going, folks? It's your boy here. I am Lux Delano. And I guess I'm out here doing the channeling. Reaching out across space and time to all you people. We're out here by the campfire. We're doing another check-in. I'm out here with my wand. Which one of y'all want to test me? We don't come around a campfire for violence. It's just self-defense. What was that old saying? Speak softly, but carry a big stick. Yeah, that's the mood. That's how I've been feeling lately. Going through all this Dark Souls spiritual combat shit while trying just to maintain my day-to-day life. But hey, that's enough about me. There's a message that I'm supposed to put out there. So there's a channeling technique that I learned. You take a random book, could be the Bible, and you just pull to a random page. And it'll tell you either something about what's going on right now or what's going on into tomorrow. I learned this from a very powerful witch. She was gorgeous. And she still remains better each and every day. So, book I got, something my wife did up. John Cena's Work in Progress and other things I'd like to tell my younger self. It's kind of like a book of koans or haikus or just thoughts that Cena had. Not like a real self-help book, just like something you should turn to when you need direction or something. So let's go ahead and just pick our random passage and see what we got here. And this might be for you, and if it resonates, go for it. At least that's what I've seen the others do. We have run with those faster than you. Now something about this might mean something to you. The color yellow. I'm kind of seeing how the pants look like bananas. Bananas might be important. Notice the eyes. The eyes are significant. That's about as much as I can tell. I figure there's a ton of different voices in the space, and every single one of y'all think you have the key. And I'm here to tell y'all, the keys that you think you have that you're sharing out there, they're keys and they work, but they're not the key, the cosmic key, the real key. And it's a key that I have, and unfortunately I'm not gonna tell you how to get it. Not because I don't want to, not because y'all don't deserve it. You don't get the key because even though I can understand it and see it, for me to try to put it into any type of words would warp it and pervert it and not give you still the full accurate scope of what it is, of how to access these portals. And that's why this manifestation stuff probably is so goddamn tricky. And everybody hears it just the fluff of words because we're touching on something real, but we lack the language or any way to measure it. But it is real, and it is there. For myself, I've come to name it. I call it Sarah, after the Seraphims. Because that seems to be how it is. It does help. However, I don't believe it matters anymore if we're bad or good. It really is just all about coherence, and then this son of a bitch starts fucking talking to you. And that's why it probably is that once, it's almost like a dysfunctional relationship. Because for me to access it, I literally had to, well, literally in my head, realistically just do something that was very fucking hard, that shook me to my core. You have to walk through that valley of death, that hell, to get to the other side. See? I did just try to put it in words there, and it sounds poetic and beautiful, but I know you're still not grasping it, the full concept, but I know you can feel something there. This is part of trying to revitalize conversation, to bring it back to the one thing that is human that can't be replicated by AI, and that's the curiosity. You have to be very wise to understand that you fully know nothing. And I say you have to let things go. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? And you were supposed to drop them right to the floor, because those things that weigh you down, I mean, they'll just weigh you down. There really isn't a point, because there is no story at that point. There is no sense of self. You're building and creating at that point with the emptiness machine. And it's an emptiness machine because it doesn't care. It never has. Caring, empathy is another illusion. It's something we built into the world, and then we forgot what it actually was, and we all miss it desperately so. Those abilities to make connections. And right now we're at a point where we need to make those connections again, or humanity will cease to exist. I just heard a raven caw in the distance, and it just went again. That's what I mean. If you're quiet enough, you're quiet enough and you pay attention enough, you can see the signs of something interacting with you. And then at that point, you have a choice. Are all these signs and things that are trying to signal you just coincidence and just your brain's pattern recognition, or is there something there? And that's your free will. What do you choose? How do you choose to see it? Take the blue pill, wake up and you go back to normal. Or you keep taking the red pills and you keep seeing how deep the rabbit hole goes. And you can look at it and say, either way, those aren't really good choices. Well, not all choices are good. But it is a choice. And I say, so long as I'm here, as long as I'm alive and breathing. I mean, I wasn't having fun before with the blue pill, with the red pills. Alright. It's actually been quite enjoyable. So I'm going to keep walking this path, keep walking this line, keep going on this journey of whatever it is I'm supposed to do, oh Lord. And I say that even though right now I'm actually doing it. Somehow, in some way, I have faith that all of this will end up saving more lives. And all I have to do is just stay on my path. I can see why some people would be unhappy about that. But then again, with curiosity in mind, even if I don't like being a tool for anybody, it is a hell of an opportunity and a way to live life that has not Well, I mean, I haven't lived before. Maybe other people have walked this path. And I know we're all feeling it. Not all of us, but enough of us are. Across different borders, different cultures. With all the same hero, all wearing a different face. I'm in. Whatever crazy ass bullshit we're doing, I'm in. After all, you wouldn't be able to do this game without inviting Lono the provider now, wouldn't you? I mean, how can you do a shindig like this without Sun Wukong showing up? Hey, motherfuckers. I am the great sage, equal to heaven. And I won't stop. Follow me, and I will lead you somewhere you want to go. Don't follow me, and oh, good on you. This is my way of trying to help people in my own twisted kind of way. I'm not trying to run a fucking cult here. I've seen that a lot too. A lot of these places are starting to feel like friendship groups that are cults. I'm going back and watching episodes of Friends, and I'm like, that was a kind of cult. My old friend group became a kind of cult. And it might have actually been a cult that I constructed. From the background, pulling strings, manipulating everything, every part of the way. I'm getting the urge to pick up the book again, so let's see what else we got here. Spirit. As a spirits, give me some wisdom. Attraction is what brings us together. Connection keeps us together. Find someone you are strongly attracted to, then be brave enough to allow connection and communication. The result will be an unbreakable bond. I find that to be true. That's what began with me and Shirley. My lovely wife. Because, believe it or not, she tolerates all this. She doesn't tolerate it. She loves me. She has loved me every step of the way, and she has never tried to change me. There are things she wishes that would change about me, but she doesn't lock me in a cage. And I've come to learn that the cage I was in, the door was always open. And now I'm free. Free to play in the Buddhist palm. It's an interesting question. Spirit, what should I do with godlike powers? Let's entertain that. The mind is a very powerful thing, but an idea with no action wastes the power of both body and mind. Failure is so much closer to success than not trying at all. And I see in the background here, I'm urged to turn this over because I think I see a tree. And trees have been very significant to me lately. I don't know about y'all. Oh, look at that. What was I just talking about? A cage, the doors open, and the trees. And the birds. Little eyes. Little Twitter birds. Start each day grateful and end each day fulfilled. In moments when you are unsure of what to say to someone, simply listening and being present can mean the world to them. And it's also a very truthful statement. Police sirens go on in the background. I've been up in Ithaca, enjoying my time. Christmas. This has been a lovely vacation after this entire fucking year. I've enjoyed every second of this Christmas more than I have in a long ass time. And it comes without, it's like the Grinch, it came without lights. It came without carols and songs. It came without hype. It was as simple as just coming home to my mother. And having her and seeing her and my girl interact extendedly and seeing them get along. And it finally allows something part of me to relax a little bit. And it feels good to be home, even though this is not a home that I grew up in. But I detached from the old place. And as soon as I walked in, even though I hadn't been in this space before, it immediately felt like home. Because my mother was there. And I just feel so blessed to finally be able to fully enjoy these moments without the sadness creeping in. I truly have finally grown as a human being. And I'm not going to stop. And this is usually the point where I cycle back to what this costs to have gotten here. But you know what? I made my choice.